If you're looking for a welder that can keep up with your projects without being tied down by cords or heavy equipment, the Lincoln Electric Elevate SLE battery-powered welder might be exactly what you need. I've been testing this thing out for a few weeks now, and I'm genuinely impressed by how well it performs, especially when you consider it's battery-powered. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. Let's start with the biggest selling point, portability. This welder is built for people who move around a lot, whether you're working on a job site, in a garage, or even out in the field. The internal rechargeable battery means you're not hunting for power outlets or dragging around a generator. I took it out to a farm last weekend to repair some fencing, and I didn't have to worry about finding an extension cord or a place to plug in. Just grab the welder, charge it up beforehand, and you're good to go. The rolling case package makes it even easier. Everything you need fits neatly inside, so transporting it is as simple as wheeling it to your workspace. Now, let's talk about performance. Even though this is a battery-powered welder, it doesn't cut corners when it comes to power. The Lincoln Elevate SLE uses proven chopper technology, which means the arc is smooth and stable, even on thicker materials. I ran some 3/16" steel the other day, and the welds came out clean with minimal spatter. That's not always the case with smaller welders, so it was nice to see consistent results without having to fiddle with settings too much. The industry-driven capabilities also mean it's not just for hobbyists. This thing can handle professional-grade work if you need it to. Another feature that stands out is the all-in-one charging system. You don't need separate chargers or adapters, just plug it in, and it's ready to go. I like that Lincoln kept things simple here. No extra steps, no confusion, just charge it up and get to work. The battery life is solid too. I was able to get about an hour and a half of continuous welding on a single charge, which is pretty good for a tool like this. If you're doing shorter jobs or spot repairs, you might not even need to recharge between uses. The welder also comes with advanced features that make it more versatile. For example, it has multiple welding modes, including TIG, which is great if you're working on thinner materials or need more precision. I tried it out on some aluminum, and the arc control was really responsive. You can adjust the settings on the fly, which is handy when you're switching between different materials or thicknesses. It's not as feature-packed as some of the high-end industrial welders, but for a battery-powered unit, it's got more than enough to get the job done. One thing I really appreciate is how quiet it is compared to gas-powered welders. If you've ever used a generator welder, you know how loud they can be. This thing runs almost silently, which makes a huge difference if you're working in a residential area or somewhere noise is a concern. Plus, no fumes mean you don't have to worry about ventilation as much, which is a bonus for indoor projects. Now, let's talk about the downsides. The biggest one is the battery life. While an hour and a half is decent, it's not unlimited. If you're doing a full day of welding, you'll need to plan for recharging or have a backup battery. It's not a deal breaker, but it's something to keep in mind if you're used to plug-in welders that can run all day. Also, the price point is a bit higher than some other portable welders out there. It's not cheap, but if you value portability and performance, it might be worth the investment. Overall, the Lincoln Electric Elevate SLE battery-powered welder is a solid choice if you need a reliable, portable welder that doesn't sacrifice power for convenience. It's great for contractors, farmers, or anyone who needs to weld in places where traditional welders just won't work. The build quality is excellent, the performance is impressive, and the features make it easy to use right out of the box. If you're in the market for a welder that can keep up with your projects without holding you back, this one's definitely worth considering. Check it out using the link below.